That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage.
This place sucks.
Overreaction
Mondays.
Monday.
All right, Chris, might be the shortest version of it, but we're not coming off of any NFL games. Go for it. What do you got?
Yeah, short version. We're just going to look ahead maybe on what the possible scenarios are for next Sunday. If the Eagles win a Super Bowl, guys, they're on their way to a dynasty.
Yeah, I'll say that's an overreaction.
It's 2 in 5 years.
I get it, and different quarterbacks and coaches. But they could be. This will be a conversation if they ball out and they crush the Chiefs and their young players are all dominant, and Jalen's dominant, Devontae Smith and AJ Brown and Miles Sanders is dominant. Dallas Goedert is dominant.
Like if the game's not close, like what if it's like they did to the Niners?
Well, they'll be the favorites to maybe repeat out of the NFC, wouldn't you think, if they dominate?
Oh, they'll be back-to-back favorites.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
What else, Chris?
All right.
Not a dynasty. That's a little bit much.
All right. If Mahomes wins the Super Bowl and is MVP,
yes,
just put him on the quarterback Mount Rushmore right now.
Jeez.
Like I have him on.
I know you have. That's too much, don't you think, TJ?
A little premature, as they say, Rich. But premature.
But 2 before 27. We've seen the Big Ben did it and Brady did it, but he'd have more playoff wins than they did. And he'd have he would also, if he's the MVP of the league, as we know, nobody's won MVP of the league and MVP of the Super Bowl since Kurt Warner in his magic carpet ride first Super Bowl. Correct. I'll still say that's an overreaction.
All right, did some quick math. Mahomes to track down Brady's record. So Brady is first in wins, yards, completions, attempts, and touchdowns. On Mahomes' current year pace through 5, he would get wins in year 20, yards in year 19, completions and attempts in year 20, and touchdowns in year 17.
I told you it's possible he can catch Tom Brady and get within hailing distance. I said that to start the show.
It's possible.
But I'm still not ready to put him on Mount Rushmore right now.
All right, how about this one? If Hurts wins the Super Bowl and the Eagles are victorious and Hurts has a good game, he should get the biggest guaranteed quarterback contract this offseason.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's his time.
Pay the man.
And I know you hate it. When I say it, it's his time.
He will have actually earned it.
If he does correct, he could wind up making more than anybody else.
I'm just looking at the guys who are up. Herbert,
Burrow,
Lamar, and him.
I know. And each one of them will go, you go first. You go first. No, you go first.
I'm saying Hurts should be the highest out of all of them.
I understand what you're saying.
Pay that man his
money. If he's
money.
the MVP of the Super Bowl and wins the Super Bowl and he's now a free agent, oh, yeah, it's his time.
Yeah, for sure.
Burrow's not coming in with that stat line or that resume nugget, nor is Herbert.
Plus, Burrow's team CEO owner doesn't really seem to like to dole out the money that much.
What else you got?
All right, here's something else that people are going to talk about on Monday. If Kelce balls out, MVP of the Super Bowl,
yes,
it puts him ahead of Gronk for best all-time tight end.
Wow.
Tranquilo.
I think you got to have this conversation, right?
Like 10.
Dude, he could track down Jerry Rice if he keeps going in terms of all-time postseason yards.
I know.
Yeah, that's not an overreaction. And no tight end's ever won Super Bowl MVP, and he can.
Could happen.
But if he has the catches, that means Mahomes has the throws, and that's a tough
you know
one.
how that goes. And plus, Tony Gonzalez is like, wait a second. What happened?
No playoff win. All right, last one. The Pro Bowl games is already the best pro All-Star weekend. It was really fun.
I told you it was going to be really fun, man.
You're right.
I told you it was going to be fun.
Sarah was so into it.
Okay, I'll buy it. Just because I got friends who put that together.
They did a good job.
Very good. They did.
Yeah, because everyone constantly complained for years, and now you gave people something different.
It was fun.
Well, we saw more contact with Jalen Ramsey blowing up Tyreek Hill than the previous Pro Bowl.
I don't think Jalen really could have.
Flag football was great.
All right.
Hold
Thanks.
Up that
Great
much.
job. Great job.
I like that.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.